Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the final week of July, the 27th of July through August 2nd. I have 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place. Thank you for being here. If you haven't liked and shared or subscribed, you should do that because then you won't miss a single video, and it's totally free. Thank you so much for being here. I have a guiding card for you for the month. We're talking about the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is all about how you are able to reframe things to better suit the person you're trying to sell your idea to, so you can get yourself unstuck in your power, okay? So really just take them into consideration so that it's mostly your idea, but a little bit of them, and they will better be able to appreciate what you're offering and totally dig on it, okay? So I think that you'll get unstuck that way, all right? A couple of messages from my better angels for you. One of them is that we're going to keep on striving. We're just going to keep on pushing. We don't want to be the kind of gal or guy who sort of says, okay, I feel like I made it, I'm good, and just sits down and lets everything happen around them and all the people moving around them trying for a little bit harder to stay where they want to be. Sometimes it's kind of like realizing that you're in a river and you're trying to swim upstream, and maybe you made it up to the next pond as a salmon and you're like, cool, I made it. Excellent. I made the hop. I'm up here. Cool. But you're supposed to keep on pushing to get up to the next one, right? Because the actual spawning space is somewhere else other than where you are. It's never where you are. Never. If we end up satisfied in our lives exactly where we are, then the everything in a river, if you sit still, you actually are moving backwards, right? So that's bad. We don't want to do that. So we got to keep on striving, okay? We can lower our expectations and be like, you know, if I get up one step at a time, then I'll be all right, you know? I do what I got to do. I don't need to do more than 1 step a day, and I'll be okay, and that's okay. If you actually do 2 in 1 day, whoa, right? That's cool. But at the same time, you're avoiding the bears, right? So we're doing that thing that we're doing, and I think that it's going to be great to keep on moving in the right direction, but lowering your expectations so that other people won't have a hard time reaching your goals, and neither will you. You'll feel better about any progress you make, and that progress will be enough, all right? It's okay to let it be enough, all right? Excellent. So let's go ahead and look at the cards in front of me, all right? So here they are. These are the 3 cards from the overview video, and we have this beautiful deck, the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. We're going to lay them out here. It is a beautiful deck, and I want you to get a card from here. It'll be our mystery card, and we're going to look at that at the end of this video, and it will help give new information or maybe reiterate or confirm what we already know. All right, very good. Let's go ahead now and add some of this golden art Nouveau tarot to this deck here, to the 3 cards, so that we can get some good stuff happening here. All right, so what are we looking at here for the final week of July? Scorpio, we have the 5 of Pentacles. One more time, we're looking at our money. Remember how we looked at our money a couple weeks ago and it was pretty cool? You had to make some good decisions. It was a good karmic lesson for you. Now you're better prepared to handle this little information. Maybe you have well, last week you had the 9 of Pentacles, so you had a windfall. You had some extra money show up for you. I think you didn't. I think you earned it. I'm pretty sure you definitely earned it. But now you're going to be able to make it do what you need to do, and you'll be prepared because you've already done a lot of homework about that stuff. So you're ready, all right? And of course, Emperor's here to say you are creating a big motorcycle. So you're creating a really strong foundation for yourself, even as you're doing what you need to do here with this money. This could be and some of you might be investing in homes or in your businesses. So whatever you're doing to take care of yourself, whatever your foundation is, you're making it stronger. Some of you may have just moved somewhere, and then you're going to be using this money to help decorate or make it exactly what you want it to be. And this might be a place that you've decided is going to be your home for forever, right? And that would be interesting, right? Now then, we're talking about how the Six of Wands, you're going to be able to share your ideas, teach people what you're doing, and they will be like, ooh, that's a great idea. I love it. So people want to come to you and learn from you whatever you're doing, and you're going to have maybe be growing your team even better, creating a stronger foundation at work by creating a bigger team, by teaching people to do what you do, and now you'll have multiple people being able to do what you do. Nice. I love the idea of you creating something bigger. All right, let's see. What's going on here? What's blocking you? We have an emotionally based feminine energy person who maybe just isn't down with how you're doing what you're doing, or doesn't necessarily believe in what you're thinking about, and maybe they need to be left behind, you know? They want to block you, but the answer is maybe we'll just release them, or just, we can't let them stop us from moving forward, okay? Don't let them stop you. They're going to try. Maybe they'll delay the situation, say, I'm sorry, we've booked the room where you're going to teach. We've booked the room for someone else, so you'll have to delay your situation till later this week. Okay. Your wishes are not being fulfilled. The Nine of Cups is blocking you, so you can't get what you want out of this situation. It's sort of frustrating. But you can, and even sharing from your heart is not going to get you where you want to go. So you can't use your feelings to get this lady over to your way of thinking. Even though she is the Queen of Cups, she's kind of not friendly right now, not to you. So even trying to use her feelings or contact her through her feelings is not going to work, okay? She's very specific and very clear, and it's going to be one of those things. But I can see how, if this is all stuck and broke, but you have this foundation idea, you have this great thing you want to do. So you're like, wait a minute, I have an idea. I don't need to go over there. I can just relocate it to somewhere else. Let me get my friends together. We'll take all the chairs and we'll take all the tables and all my stuff, and we'll go over here. Maybe we'll go meet up in the park or something. You know, you're going to do something outside the box and rally the troops to get you there. And they're all going to show up and do it because they love to. And they want to be there for you. They think you're awesome. And you make them feel awesome too. You have all the tools at your disposal. So you can make anything happen here that you want to, as long as you apply yourself physically, okay? So I think that you're absolutely going to be able to take care of this situation in this beautiful way. You get your people to help you. You manifest what you want to. You're putting it all together. It's going to be beautiful. Look at me with my upside down card. What the heck? And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a lady who thinks more about the money than anything else, and is quite impressed. I think she's feeling like, wow, look at what you just did there, and how much money you just took care of making. She sees dollar signs in her eyes when she sees you improvising and making things happen. She's like, wow, you just improvised the crap out of that situation and made it happen. You didn't even need anyone else, or all the little things to fall, all the dominoes to fall perfectly into place. You whipped this thing up out of nowhere. Wow, how did you do that? That is amazing. So this person is in support of you. I feel like they're going to be watching over this situation. I don't know that they're actually helping financially in any way, but they're seeing you and they're understanding who you are and how you're a go-getter, and you don't let stupid things stop you, like, oh, somebody booked the room and for someone else, and now they have priority somehow, even though I've been here forever. So yeah, you're getting a little weirdness from this person, but this person over here is seeing your go-getter and going, wow, look at this one. This is going to be awesome. So good for you. You are awesome, and you are handling everything. Every little bump that comes your way, you're handling it, Scorpio, just like a Scorpio would. Now we need a Mystic Forest Oracle card to help clarify the situation. What do we have here for you? Oh, it's right here. This is the one that's blazing hot. It wants out. All right. So what do we have for you, my dear? Make room. Yeah. Create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. Creating space, right? We talked about you taking care, wanting to teach, and having a really good foundation for this situation. Other people saying you can't have this space, and here you are, making a room, creating space. This is you creating a space and letting go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. Ta-da! So awesome. I love this. Making room. You're going to have an opportunity to push forward in this way. Nicely done. Love that for you. Okay, we're going to put that right there. Dum, dum, dum. All right, if they don't get on board, too bad, so sad, they can go. Okay, your mystery card right now, Two of Pentacles, keeping your finances balanced at this time. So don't spend all your money in one place. You got the Five of Pentacles here, showing that you're getting some advice about what you're doing here, and then you're going to create as you go. Okay, well done. Everything is going to come into balance, especially when you find yourself a new creative way that's not so expensive or unavailable to you to do what you need to do. Okay, handling it very nice, very well done. All right, so now then, you, Scorpio, need a pocket full of rocks. Okay. Okay, so we have black tourmaline, rose quartz, and blue calcite. Very nice. So black tourmaline is about you staying grounded, staying clear and conscious of who you are, what you're doing here, and how you can get there, which is why all of this stuff, even though it seems kind of heady at times, being able to teach and doing all this stuff, your ideas are very grounded still, but you're going to stay grounded and not get full of yourself in any way, shape, or form. Nicely done, Scorpio. Rose quartz is your heart. It's a heart stone reminding you to care for yourself and love yourself. Love who you are and what you've learned all over the time, over and over again. You keep learning so many things. Your heart is so open and you are so ready to share what you know. So be ready to do so and use your clear throat words to project your voice and say very clearly what you want, what you need. And even when the doors slam, blam, 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 don't even let it stop you. You're like, oh, okay, huh. Taking that into consideration, I'm going to move over here. Plan B. You always have an extra plan. You always have an extra way of doing it, another way of handling it, so that doors aren't even necessary anymore. We'll just take it outside. Thank you very much. Bye. And you can keep moving forward with whatever you're thinking you want to do without having anyone else on board, especially when they want to start controlling you and your schedule, because that's never going to happen. You will always have alternative methods and you will always be able to move forward in some other way. All right? Your following will follow. All right? Well done. So let's put these down right here. Okay? Now then, Scorpio, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. Let me know if you do want to carry those rocks. Comment below. If you want to carry something else, you can also leave me a comment below. I will happily listen to you talk about all the rocks you want to carry and have a conversation with you about it, because I think it's cool. If you want to like and subscribe, that would really help my channel grow, and it's totally free. Thank you. If you want to look at the description box below, there's all kinds of good stuff there. I have a list of all the decks that I'm using so that you can get them on Etsy or Amazon. They're all available there. That's where I get mine. And of course, if you want to come out to a fair and want to know where I'll be on the planet at any given time, you can check the list there and you'll see where I am, whether I'm in Louisiana, Oregon, Washington, California. Check it out. See where I am. Come on out to the fair. I would love to see you. If you can't make it out to the fair, I totally understand, and I want you to still get readings. So there's a link down there for how to reach me personally, and you'll be able to schedule a reading online. All right? And then we'll have a reading over the phone. Okay? Cool. No driving required. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. We will talk next week all about August. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you then.